Leaked videos and shocking allegations involving a young Justin Bieber and some of the biggest names in Hollywood have resurfaced, raising serious questions and stirring intense rumors. What really happened behind closed doors when Bieber was just a teenager? Recently, leaked videos surfaced showing a teenage Justin Bieber in questionable situations with major adult celebrities, including Diddy, sparking widespread speculation online. These clips have fueled rumors of Justin relapsing into drug use due to the trauma these videos allegedly reveal. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. The shocking leaked videos and rumors. Recently, leaked videos surfaced showing a teenage Justin Bieber in intimate and controversial situations with major adult celebrities, including Diddy, sparking widespread speculation online. These clips have sent shockwaves through social media, fueling intense rumors that the trauma exposed in these videos has driven Justin back into drug use. However, these allegations are just a glimpse into a much deeper and darker story. The videos reportedly reveal disturbing interactions involving Bieber when he was only 16 years old, raising serious questions about the environment he was exposed to during his formative years. Fans and critics alike have been questioning the role of these celebrities in the videos and what responsibility they hold. The situation has opened a floodgate of speculation about Hollywood's hidden secrets and the exploitation that can occur behind the scenes. On social media platforms, discussions about the impact of these videos on Justin's mental health and career have intensified, adding to the narrative of his struggle. Moreover, some speculate these revelations could be tied to a bigger legal battle involving Diddy, suggesting that the videos might play a significant role as evidence. Despite the shock and the rumors, official statements from Justin Bieber's representatives have denied any recent drug relapses, calling such claims absolutely not true, and emphasizing the singer's focus on family and music amid a transformative year. This denial has only added to public curiosity, leaving viewers to wonder about the true story behind the leaked materials. The shocking resurfacing of these videos has reignited conversations about the pressures young stars face and the potential exploitation within the industry. As more details emerge, the public remains captivated by the unfolding drama, eager to understand what really happened and the effect it has had on Justin Bieber's life. Diddy's controversial past and legal troubles. Diddy, who reportedly had legal guardianship over Justin Bieber at just 13 years old, is now facing a storm of serious accusations that have rocked Hollywood to its core. Multiple lawsuits allege disturbing patterns of abuse and exploitation allegedly orchestrated by him, involving some of the industry's biggest names. Despite the gravity of these claims, Diddy's legal team has been aggressively seeking to delay the upcoming trial, hoping to buy time to prepare their defense. However, the judge firmly denied these motions, signaling that the court is ready to move forward. Among the evidence being brought forward, several videos and testimonies reportedly show alleged misconduct behind closed doors, with harmful tapes said to be recorded involving minors, some of which have surfaced on the darknet. These revelations paint a grim picture of systemic corruption and abuse within entertainment circles. Diddy's attempts to dismiss the evidence as fabricated or manipulated have been met with skepticism, especially as witnesses and victims continue to come forward. The allegations extend to claims of coercion, human trafficking, and organized abuse at exclusive parties, which allegedly involved other high-profile celebrities. The fact that Diddy's former associates and employees have testified against him adds to the mounting pressure. This controversy not only threatens Diddy's career and freedom but also sheds light on the dark underbelly of the music industry, forcing a broader reckoning about the treatment and protection of young talents. With the trial date fast approaching, all eyes are on this case, as it could unveil truths that many hoped would never see the light of day and possibly bring long-awaited justice to the victims involved. Justin's struggles and isolation. Fans have noticed Justin distancing himself from longtime friends and mentors like Usher and Scooter Braun, even unfollowing his own wife briefly on social media. While some suspect a PR stunt, others believe these actions reflect deep pain and trauma linked to his past experiences and current pressures. This period of apparent withdrawal reveals a side of Justin many haven't seen before, a man wrestling privately with the scars of his youth. His sudden silence and actions online speak volumes about the isolation he feels, amplified by the immense public scrutiny he's under. At times, the pressures of fame and the weight of unresolved trauma appear to have driven him to make radical changes in his inner circle, distancing himself from those once thought to be his greatest supporters. Justin's behavior shows us that beneath the superstar is a vulnerable person struggling to find peace amid chaos. And while some fans fear for his well-being, others hope this step back is a sign of him taking control over his life and healing on his own terms. His choice to unfollow key figures like Usher and Scooter Braun stirred controversy and speculation about fractured relationships, possibly tied to his past and the recent leaks. Yet, Justin surprised many by publicly addressing these actions, explaining that someone else might have briefly accessed his account, hinting at how complex and fraught his situation truly is. This glimpse into Justin's isolation reminds us that fame doesn't shield anyone from pain, and sometimes, it only deepens it. It also underscores the importance of support and understanding for those battling personal demons, especially when their lives are so intensely public. Justin's story is one of resilience, but it also serves as a sober reminder of the costs the industry exacts on young stars. Amid all the speculation, one thing remains clear. The struggles he faces are real, and healing takes time, space, and sometimes stepping away from the spotlight. The harrowing allegations of abuse in Hollywood. Beyond Justin, serious allegations have emerged from other victims exposing a dark underbelly of the industry involving coercion, human trafficking, and organized abuse at high-profile parties. Lawsuits now name figures like Jay-Z, Beyoncé, and LeBron James as witnesses, shocking the public and highlighting systemic corruption. One victim, Joseph Manzaro, alleges he was drugged, transported against his will, and subjected to horrifying acts at events allegedly orchestrated by Diddy and others. These accusations describe a coercive criminal enterprise that preyed on vulnerable individuals, using concealed tunnels and secretive locations to carry out these abuses. The lawsuit details how victims were paraded and humiliated in front of high-profile attendees, painting a grim picture of exploitation hidden beneath the glossy surface of Hollywood glamour. Despite denials from the celebrities named, including detailed alibis from some, the sheer volume and consistency of the claims demand serious attention. These revelations expose a long-standing culture of abuse and silence within the entertainment industry, where powerful figures reportedly protect each other and victims struggle for justice. The connections between these cases and Justin Bieber's experiences suggest a disturbing pattern of exploitation targeting minors and young artists signed under the watch of influential adults. As these lawsuits proceed, public awareness grows, challenging the industry to confront its darkest truths and sparking broader conversations about protection, accountability, and change. The preceding allegations underscore the urgent need to question what's hidden behind celebrity and fame, pushing for transparency in a world too often cloaked in secrecy. Behind the scenes, what those close to the situation say. Insiders, former associates, and witnesses have started to reveal a grim reality, exposing how damaging tapes of Justin Bieber and other minors were secretly recorded, circulating within powerful circles, and even sold on the darknet for millions of dollars. These revelations show a scale of exploitation, long hidden in plain sight, that few outsiders ever imagined. People close to the situation confirm that these videos were more than just moments caught on camera. They were evidence of a disturbing pattern of abuse and control. Sources speak of elaborate setups, where vulnerable youth were manipulated into compromising situations, often orchestrated by those they trusted. The tapes weren't just for private viewing. There's strong speculation they were used as leverage, a form of control over the victims' careers and lives. This shadowy world reveals an industry where power and menace intertwine, and where some adults exploited minors under their care rather than protected them. Through whispers and leaks, it's becoming clearer that the entertainment business has a disturbing secret, one that involves coercion, intimidation, and silence. As more insiders step forward, the depth of the problem starts to unpack, showing a systemic issue rather than isolated incidents. What's even more chilling is how this culture of abuse handles accountability. many high-profile figures remain untouched, shielded by influence and legal teams. Yet, these accounts add a crucial perspective to the headlines, painting a fuller, darker picture behind the public facade. It's a stark reminder. What's seen in the spotlight is just a fraction of the truth hiding behind the scenes. Justin Bieber's public response and emotional truths. In emotional interviews, Justin has hinted at his past pains without revealing everything, showing vulnerability and a desire to protect others from similar fates. His willingness to speak openly about the impact of trauma and his commitment to healing add a human side to a tale filled with darkness. He has described living with shame and the weight of his history, explaining how these experiences shaped his struggles with substance use. Despite the pain, Justin expresses hope that sharing his story can help others avoid the same hardships. In a moving moment with Apple TV, he broke down, admitting that he wouldn't wish his journey on anyone. Justin's recognition of the psychological scars left by abuse and exploitation reveals deeper layers to his public persona beyond the celebrity image. He has even reached out to fellow artists like Billie Eilish, emphasizing his support and understanding for those facing similar battles. While his silence during controversies was once puzzling, it now seems rooted in a profound need to process and protect. Justin's actions, such as distancing himself from longtime associates like Usher and Scooter Braun, can be seen as steps toward reclaiming his narrative and mental well-being. His approach shows a complex journey of recovery, balancing personal pain with public scrutiny. Fans witness not just a pop star, but a survivor courageously confronting a difficult past. This candidness invites empathy and broadens the conversation around trauma in the entertainment industry. Justin Bieber's public response underscores an important truth, that healing is not linear, and sometimes it takes immense bravery to share the parts of ourselves the world seldom sees. Upcoming trial and what it could mean. The upcoming federal trial against Diddy promises to be explosive. With a growing number of victims and high-profile names involved, the world watches closely. The judge's refusal to delay the case signals this could be a turning point for uncovering the truth and seeking justice. Victims are preparing to share detailed testimonies, and new evidence is expected to come to light that could shock even the most informed observers. Diddy's legal team has tried to push back the trial dates, claiming they need more time to prepare, but the court denied these motions, showing the judiciary's determination to move forward without delay. This case is not just about one man. It's about exposing an alleged network of exploitation that extends far beyond initial accusations. The involvement of celebrity witnesses like Beyoncé, Jay-Z, and LeBron James, as named in the civil lawsuit, adds a new level of scrutiny and public interest. While they deny any wrongdoing, their names being summoned in court proceedings keeps attention fixed on the wider web of allegations. Justin Bieber's name and history are also likely to arise, given his known connections and the rumors that have circulated for years. How this trial unfolds could redefine public perceptions about abuse and power dynamics in Hollywood. It will also likely affect the careers and reputations of those involved, as well as inspire wider conversations about protection and accountability within the entertainment industry. As the trial date approaches on May 5th, fans and critics alike await answers, hoping to see justice serve as a beacon for all victims. This trial could finally crack open the silence that has surrounded these allegations for far too long, but it also brings uncertainty and tension to everyone connected. In a culture rife with secrets and cover-ups, this legal battle carries the heavy weight of truth-seeking and potentially historic revelations. Stay tuned, because what happens in court next could change everything. What lies ahead for Justin and Hollywood? As this story unfolds, it challenges the glamorous facade of the entertainment world and forces a reckoning on how minors and vulnerable individuals are treated. Justin's story is a powerful reminder to question what we see and support those speaking out, hoping for healing and change. With the upcoming trial against Diddy gaining momentum, there's a growing sense that the truth may finally come to light. High-profile names have been implicated, and while some deny involvement, the sheer volume of allegations is impossible to ignore. This could mark a turning point not just for Justin Bieber, but for the industry as a whole. The exposure of these dark secrets shines a light on the urgent need for greater protection and transparency in Hollywood. For Justin, this chapter is about reclaiming his story, his voice, and his healing process. Fans and observers alike are watching closely, hoping that justice will prevail and that this will open the door to long overdue reforms. Ultimately, what lies ahead is uncertain, but the courage to confront the past and the push for accountability signal a shift in how abuse and exploitation in entertainment are addressed. In a world where nothing is as it seems, staying alert and questioning narratives can be the first step towards real change. The layers of this scandal reveal a disturbing glimpse into the darker side of fame, where innocence is exploited and silence often prevails. As justice slowly approaches, Justin Bieber's journey symbolizes both the pain and hope entwined in these revelations. The full truth remains to be seen, but one thing is clear. In Hollywood, the real story is rarely what meets the eye. Stay alert, stay questioning. This story, filled with shocking details and powerful emotions, challenges us to look beyond the glitz and glamour and confront the realities hidden behind the scenes. It reminds us that no one is immune to suffering and that courage to speak out can inspire change. As the trial unfolds and more voices come forward, there is hope that the truth will finally prevail, bringing accountability to those responsible. But until then, we must keep our eyes open, question everything we hear and see, and support survivors of abuse. The entertainment industry has a long way to go, but shining a light on these dark corners is the first step. Justin's story is a stark reminder that fame often comes with a hidden cost, and it's up to all of us to demand justice, transparency, and compassion. Remember, nothing in Hollywood is as it seems.